evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 season is on the air. Today's date is August 11th, 99. Is this a possible National League Championship Series preview? We are at Turner Field for a huge National League matchup between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. The Astros come into this game a record of 77-38. They are the best team in the replay. They're running away with the National League Central. No one's going to catch them. The Atlanta Braves, they lead with a record of 72-43. They lead the New York Mets by 3 games in the National League East. So that division is still pretty much up for grabs. The Mets is still right behind them. So tonight, of course, I will be rooting for the Astros to beat the Braves. Hopefully the dice will go the way for that, and then hope for 10-minute ticker. So we got definitely a big game here today, here at Turner Field, between the Astros and the Braves. Brian B. and Jeremy Brooks are first to join us here at Turner Field, and thank you very much, guys. We finally made the 1,000. Took 5 years to do it, so that means it'll take 5 years to make 2,000. I don't care. I'm fine with that. We'll be okay. And I am going to do a special State of the Network maybe in the next travel day when I'm done with August, so we can all talk about that. But yes, we got a big one here tonight as the Astros and the Braves will face off. The Braves historically won this game 8-5. They had 10 hits and an error. The Astros had 11 hits and an error. But so far, of course, we all know that Inside Pitch has a mind of its own. Ernest Cruz now joins us here at Turner Field. So, if everybody is set and ready to go, big game here in the 99 season. The Astros and the Braves, and this should be exciting. As everyone goes to set and ready here to play some baseball, as Ben Witz now joins us here at Turner Field. Thank you very much. Let's see what we have tonight. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, the man himself, Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer. Is there really any doubt? And yes, Greg Maddux is one of the greatest of all time. 19 wins, 9 losses, a 3.57 ERA in 99. As the lovely Barbara now joins us here at Turner Field. Turner Field in 99 actually was a bit of a pitcher's park. 106 for 99, 161 home runs hit there, -3 to walks. So, a big game between the Astros and the Braves. I need the Astros to get a win here over the Braves, and hopefully the Mets get some 10-minute ticker help. The 10-minute ticker for the Mets has been frustrating, but we will see what happens tonight as we're ready to play some baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. No doubt. 294 average, 16 homers, 73 RBIs in 99. We're going to use blue, white, and blue dice. Braves are the home team. Doug Hunt now joins us here at Turner Field. So we are set and ready to go. Astros and the Braves. The Mets need the Braves to lose. We'll see if the Astros can finally come through here for tonight. Maddux, 4-2. Wild pitch, it's a blank. Biggio, 5-4. It's a fly ball to center field. And getting to that will be Andrew Jones. And he will make the catch. Next batter, the third baseman, Bill Spires. 288 average, 4 homers, 39 RBIs that year. Maddux would have to get the ball in the same area code of the strike zone and was a strike. Pretty much. Greg Maddux could strike out anybody. What's that? Oh, yeah. Tony Gwynn just said, hold my beer. Maddux, 6-6. Error on a grounder. Spires, 3-2. It is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Brett Boone. His error rating is a 5. That's a 3. And he's going to make an error. Spires is going to reach on an error on Boone. That'll be the first error on the Braves. They did have an error in the game historically. As Boone is going to cough it up, and Spires will reach first. Next batter will be the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer. No doubt in my mind on him. 304 average, 42 bombs, 126 RBIs, and 99. Infield is a double play. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Maddux, 6-6, error on a grounder. Bagwell, 5-5. That's a line out right to the pitcher. Maddux will get it. That's an 18. Spires will get back to first. That's out number 2. There will not be a double play. He needed to be a 1-10 in order to get him out. So a line drive right back to Maddux, but Spires will get back, and that is out number 2. Next up, the center fielder, Carl Everett, 325 average, 25 homers, 108 RBIs that year. 2 men down, and nothing on. That's a 20. Maddux fires to first, and he will not get Spires. Spires will get back. Maddux, 6-4. That's at the park. Turner Field, 6-3, and it is a grounder to second. And this time, Boone will not make an error. What he will is he'll make the play, and he's going to throw to second to shortstop Hernandez, who's going to make the put out and retire the side. No runs, a hit, 1 error. No runs, no hits, and an error. But we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, it's Lima time. Jose Lima, 21 wins, 10 losses, a 3.58 ERA, and 99. That is a pretty darn good year. Leading off for the Braves is the left fielder, Gerald Williams, 275 average, 17 homers, 68 RBIs, and 99. I don't know why I'm rolling a strat. Lima, 3-6, error on a grounder. Williams, 2-2. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Ricky Gutierrez. His error rating is a 7. That's a 1, and he's going to make an error as well. That's going to be an E6. That's the first error on the Astros. They did have an error in the game as well historically, and Williams will make it to first. And now the second baseman, Brett Boone, 252 average, 20 homers, 63 RBIs that year. Strategy roll for Williams. He had 19 steals, and he will not get one. Boone gets the hit and run, but he's going to swing. Lima, 5-2. It's a blank. Boone, 4-2. It's a fly ball to right. And getting to that will be Brian Jordan. Oh, no, will be Derek Bell. And he'll make the play for out number 1. Next up, the third baseman, the other man himself, Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time, and the second greatest Brave in franchise history. The only guy above him, some bum named Hank. 319 average, 45 homers, 110 RBIs, and 99. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Lima will deal. Lima time, 2-6, it's a blank. Jones, 6'5", powers one into center field. That's a 17. It's going to stay up there. Easy play for Everett. He'll get to that in time. And that's out number 2. Looks like the wind probably held it up. And that is 2 away. Here's the right fielder, Brian Jordan, 283 average, 23 homers, 115 RBI. Strategy roll for Williams, and he will stay where he is. Lima, 3-5 against a righty. It's an automatic out, and that is going to be a ground out to short, handled by Gutierrez, and he will take his time and toss it over, and he's going to throw to second to get Williams out, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was an error, but right now, both teams have made an error, but nothing's come across the plate early. No score after 1. Combined ERA of these two pitchers is 7.0. So we should have a pitcher's duel, you would think, with Jose Lima and Greg Maddux on the mound. Top of the second, leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, Derek Bell, 236 average, 12 homers, 66 RBIs in 99. Next on your table, 1973 inside pitch. Mets went to the World Series that year. That was the 1973 Mets were a good team that made the World Series. They were not that division actually was horrible. National League East in 1973 was not really a good division. The Mets kind of won it by default. I'm surprised they actually got to the World Series after winning the NLCS that year. Maddux, 2-1, strikeout. No, that just missed. Bell, 6-4. It's a base hit. Bell will go ahead and get a single past second base. First hit of the game for the Astros. And now the left fielder, Darrell Ward. He got the call today. 273 average, 8 homers, 30 RBIs in 99. Infield set for double play. Strategy for Bell, that's in an 18-11. He ain't going anywhere. Maddux, 3-4. That's a base hit. It's a base hit right past the pitcher, and that's going to be a single. Bell does have good speed. He'll make third. Although I could use the 5 instead, and that would have been a base hit past second base anyway. Bell still gets to third base. So now the Astros have got runners at first and third with nobody out. And here comes the catcher, Paul Bacco, 256 average, 2 homers, 17 RBIs. Infield's going to stay at double play depth. It's early, and nothing on the 17. Maddux will pitch. Maddux, 5-1, hit by pitch. No. Bacco, 5-1, and it's a base hit to right field. Bacco gets a single. Bell will come in to score. That is a single to right. Darrell Ward, a base running rating of 1. Is he going to get to third? 6-5, and he will advance to right field. Yes, he will. The ball was hit to right field. Darrell Ward will get around second, and he'll slide into third. And the Astros get the first run of the game. It's 1-0 on an RBI single by Bacco. So the Astros get the first win. I'm pretty sure Steeler fan may join us soon if he does, if he knows I'm playing the Astros. Next batter is the shortstop, Ricky Gutierrez, 261 average, a homer, 25 RBIs in 99. Infield will still at double play depth, still 1-0, but now 1-0 Astros. Strategy on the 10, nothing happening. Maddux, 2-1, strikeout. That will be high. Gutierrez, 3-5. It's a grounder right back to Maddux. Let's see if they turn the double play. I don't think they will. 2-1-0. Gutierrez is a righty, so second base will be pivot. And that is Boone. He's a -1. No chance of a double play. And that is a 2. And that's going to be good enough for Bacco to actually make second base. Bacco gets the second. Maddux throws to first to get Gutierrez. It's the only play he had. It was a slow one. That will score Ward, though. It's 2-0 now in favor of the Astros. Stadium groans. So grounder to the pitcher. And Bacco had good enough speed to get the second. And now here comes the pitcher, Jose Lima. Not a good hitter. 080 average and 2 RBIs that year. 1 out. Now a 2-0 lead for the Astros. Strategy for Bacco. He'll stay put. Maddux, 2-6. Strikeout. He'll get Lima. First strikeout for Greg Maddux. He had 136 of them in 99. Not many Ks in that year. Maybe a bit of an off year for Greg Maddux. His ERA was a little bit high, but then again, really every pitcher in the 90s in the steroid era actually had a high ERA. Next batter is Biggio. Biggio's 0-1. 2 outs, Astros with a 2-0 lead. Strategy roll for Bacco. He stays put. Maddux, 2-5, strikeout. No. Biggio, 2-1. It's a fly to left. That'll be an easy play for Williams, and he will get to it and put it away. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Astros, and they have a 2-0 lead going in the bottom of the second. The Astros did win this game. The Braves won this game 8-5. There were 13 runs in the game and 21 hits. We'll see if we have many. We'll see if we have many of those. Bottom of the second, leading off for the Braves, it will be the first baseman, Ryan Klesko, 297 average, 21 homers, 80 RBIs that year, 99. Lima, 6'3", it's a blank. Klesko, 6'1", powers one into left, that's a 9, it's going to be a double. Klesko hits one hard into left field. That'll bounce off the wall, and Klesko will be on second with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Some people think Andrew Jones belongs in the Hall of Fame. 275 average, 26 homers, 84 RBIs. Is it possible you can play yourself out of the Hall of Fame? Klesko on at second, and he will stay there. Lima, 5-1, walk. Ball 4, he walked Andrew. Andrew will trot the first on a walk. First walk given up by Lima. He only gave up 42 of them in 99. Next batter will be the shortstop, Jose Hernandez. Hernandez started the season with the Chicago Cubs. He is now on the Braves. 266 average, 19 homers, 62 RBIs in 99. Infield is a double play depth. Mets Phillies on TV and Mets Yankees on your table. There we go. Yep, she's got me going, that's for sure. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Lima time, 1-5, walk. No, that's high. Hernandez, 1-5. That's a line drive to third. That's out number 1. That's a 7. And that will be nobody is out. Klesko and Jones both get back, and there will not be a double play, and that is the first out. So Hernandez hits a line drive right to third, but both batters get back. Both runners get back. Here's the catcher, Eddie Perez. 249 average, 7 homers, 30 RBIs that year. Runners at first and second for the Braves, and nothing on strat. Lima, 2-4, range play. Perez, 3-5, ground ball to short, but that range play is for Gutierrez. His range is a 2, but at double play depth, it's a 1. And that's going to get past him for a base hit. Klesko, a base running rating of 2. Hit past short will not be fast enough. He will hold at third. So the bases are loaded for the ATL on a single by Perez. And the batter is the pitcher, Greg Maddux. And he can hit 172 average, 2 bombs, 7 RBIs in 99. Bases full of Braves. Infield will play. Greg Maddux didn't really hit in the double plays. They're going to play the infield in. So they're going to try to see if they can maybe turn a double play at the plate. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 4. Lima will pitch. Lima, 1-1. Pitcher result. The 12 is a blank. It's too high. Maddux, 6-1. And it's a fly ball to center field. Now that's going to be caught by Carl Everett. And that is the second out. Maddux, a sacrifice fly rating of 0. But hit the center field, though, you add 2. So a 1 or 2, Klesko will score. He doesn't. Now Klesko's got to try his own. Base running rating of 2. And now what we'll do, however, is we will use this chart. So I'll use that instead. So no sacrifice fly off of Maddux, but does Klesko come in anyway? 1-4 and advances 4-6. Klesko is a 2. No, he will not come in. So Maddux is unable to bring in Klesko, and he will stay put. And probably with a base running rating of 2, he probably wouldn't have done it anyway. So now runners still bases loaded. The batter is Williams. Too shallow, yes. Williams reached on an error his first time up. Bases full of Braves. Lima trying to get out of the jam here. 2-0 Astros. Strategy, nothing on the 17. Lima, 5-6, range play. Williams, 3-6 at the grounder to second base. That ball is hit to Biggio. Biggio's range was a 4, and he will get it. What a play by Biggio. He's got it. Throws to second to get Perez, and the inning is over. What a play by Biggio. No runs, 2 hits, a walk. The Braves had bases loaded, and they get nothing. Good day, sir. Section 518 cheers. Yay! Stadium groans. We go to the third. Leading off for the Astros will be Bill Spires. He reached on an error his first time up. Maddux will deal. Maddux, 6-2, blank. Spires, 1-3, base hit. Hits one past second. Spires is on base for the second time today. Maddux can pitch to 28, and Lima can pitch to 29. Next up is Bagwell. Bagwell's 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Spires had 10 steals, and he will not get one here. Maddux, 5-3, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Maddux. He will get Bagwell there. Here's Everett. Everett 0 for 1. Spires, he'll stay put. Maddux, 1-1, strikeout 10, got him. He'll get Everett. Everett goes down swinging, and that's the third strikeout for Mad Dog. And now here's Bell. Bell got a single his first time up. Spires, that's a 20. Maddux fires to first, and nope, he won't get him. Now Maddux will go after Bell. Maddux, 4-4, it's a blank. Bell, 5-2, hard line drive right to third. Chipper puts up the glove, pop, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Astros. We go to the bottom of the third. Lima time back on the mound. Leading off for the Braves will be Brett Boone. He is 0 for 1. Lima will deal. Lima, 5-4, strikeout 6, and he got him. That's the first strikeout for Jose Lima. He had 187 of them in 99. Here's Chipper. Chipper is 0 for 1. Lima will deal. 5-3, that's a blank. Chipper, 3-4, popped out to second. Biggio says, I'll get it. And he will, and that's out number 2. And now Jordan. Jordan is 0 for 1. Lima will pitch. Lima, 3-3, strikeout 11, a bit high. Jordan, 4-5, and a grounder to second base. Easy play for Biggio, as he always usually made it look easy. Takes his time, routine throw to first, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 2-0 Astros after 3. On to the fourth. Darrell Ward will lead off for Space City, and he got a single his first time up. Maddux, 2-4, that's a blank. He's not tired. Ward, 1-5, base hit, center field. Wow. Astros are getting the leadoff man on. Third straight inning, the leadoff batter has gotten on base. So Ward gets to first. The batter will be Baco. Baco got a single his first time up. Infield double play. Ward not a threat to do anything, and he won't. Maddux will pitch. Maddux, 3-5, it's a blank. Baco, 4-3, ground out to short. Let's see if they turn it. 2-1-2. Second base pivot, Boone -1. So they need a 1 to get a double play. And they'll get it. 2 outs. Heck of a turn there. Heck of a turn. 6-4-3 double play. Baco hits into that. And they're now 2 away. That is the first double play of the game. Here's Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1. Now 2 down. Maddux. He'll go ahead and pitch. Maddux. 2-4. That's a blank. Gutierrez. 6-3. And he powers one into center. That's a 16. The wind's going to catch it and keep it up. And that's going to be Andrew Jones just going to get to it just in time. And he'll make the catch and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Astros. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Ryan Klesko is the batter. He got a double his first time up. 2-0, favor of the Astros. Is this a possible NLCS we're seeing here? Lima, 1-1. That's a pitcher result. And against the lefty, that 4 is going to be an automatic out. And we're going to make that We're going to make that a fly out the left. And that'll be handled by Darrell Ward for out number 1. Next up is Andrew Jones. He walked his first time up. Lima, 4-3. That's a blank. Andrew, 4-1. Ground out to third. Easily handled by Spires. The Spires will throw it over to Noun. And now Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 1. Lima will pitch. 1-4. Strikeout. That just missed. Hernandez, 6-3. And it's a popped up in the infield. And Gutierrez is waving off everybody. He says he's got it. And he does. And he'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Bravos. 2-0 after 4. And that was a very fast inning. Top of the 5th. Maddux gets on the mound. Jose Lima will bat. Struck out his first time up. Maddux, a 3-5. It's a blank. Lima, 4-3. A line drive right back to Maddux. Maddux puts up the glove, pop, and goes right into it. And that's going to be an out. Not really hit very hard. Maddux says, okay, that wasn't, I don't think I even felt it. Biggio is next. He's 0 for 2. Pitch from Maddux. Maddux, 3-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Biggio, 2-5. Ground out to short. That'll be handled by Hernandez. And over to first it goes, 2 down. And now Spires. Spires 1 for 2 with a single and an error. 2-0 Astros. Mets fans hoping the Astros can beat the Braves here and hopefully get some help from 10-minute ticker, which has been so frustrating for the Mets. Maddux, 5-2, range play. Spires, 2-1, grounded to first. That ball is hit to Klesko. His range is a 2. Why am I rolling a D20? That's 5. You ain't going to get it. And that's going to be a double down the line. So very well hit down the line. Tough play for Klesko. Can't get it. And Spires will wind up at second base. So a double for him as second hit of the game for Spires. And here's Bagwell. Bagwell is 0 for 2. Playing too much inside pitch advanced, I think, offline. That's why I'm rolling a D20 too much. Strategy roll for Spires. He'll stay where he is. Maddux, 5-1. Hit by pitch. Yeah. Plunk, ouch. He'll go ahead and hit Bagwell. And that's the first hit batter of the game. And that'll put him on first, and now Maddux will pitch to Everett. Everett is 0 for 2. 2 outs, top of the 5th, 2-0 Stros. Strategy roll, nothing on the 13. Maddux looking in on Everett. Fans here at Turner Field saying, hey, where's this Hall of Famer we're supposed to see tonight? Maddux, 3-3, it's a blank. Everett says 4-1, and Everett says, I got your Hall of Famer right here. Against the righty, it's going to be a double into left field. Spires will come in to score. Bagwell with 2 outs, a base running rating of 5. Will he score? 2-6, and that is going to be, it'll be a play with 2 outs. There is 2 outs, so it's a play at the plate. Bagwell coming around third. Everett at second. Play at the plate. And that was hit. Play at the plate. And let's see, that was hit to left field. Williams has a -1 arm. That's a 6. The throw is going to be an out. Bagwell will be thrown out. And the inning is over. So Bagwell is thrown out at the plate by Williams, and that's a 6. Actually, it would have been the only way he would have been safe is if the outfield had a +1 arm. Nobody in the outfield has that. So that is just a great play there by Gerald Williams. Everett does get credit for the single. He will get a run, but the inning is over as Jeff Bagwell is thrown out at home. So 1 run on 2 hits and a hit batter. It's now 3-0 Astros, as we'll now go to the bottom of the fifth. David Vega joins us here at Turner Field. Lima time back on the mound. And Eddie Perez is the batter. He had a single his first time up. Maddux is just setting him up for the postseason. Pretty much the Astros and the Braves are already getting ready for the postseason already here in the middle of August. Lima, 1-3 at the park. Turner Field, 6-1. And that is a grounder to first. Easily handled by Bagwell. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Maddux is next. He'll bat. Lima will pitch. Lima, 6-6. Error on a throw. Maddux, 4-6. And that's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit the spires. His error rating is a 9. That's a 10. A little wild, but a heck of a play by Bagwell to get on the bag and get Maddux out. 2 down. Little wild, but he does make the throw. A little off, but Bagwell was there. 2 outs. Here's Williams. Williams is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Lima will deal. Lima, 1-5, walk. And that is ball 4. He will walk Williams. That is the second walk given up by Lima. And now here's Boone. Boone is 0 for 2. Lima pitching a heck of a game tonight. He's doing a very good job against this Braves lineup. Williams had 19 steals, and he's not going. Lima, 2-2. Wild pitch. Yeah, that's going to go way over the catcher's head, and Williams will wind up at second. Lima uncorks a wild one. They'll re-roll the strat to make sure, and Williams on at second now. Lima will do it again. Lima, 1-6, walk. Ball 4. Now Lima's in a little trouble here. 2 walks and a wild pitch, and here comes Chipper. Chipper is 0 for 2. Chipper very capable of of tying this game up with a swing. Chipper had 45 bombs in 99. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Lima will deal with Chipper. Lima, 5-4, strikeout, that will miss. Jones, 3-4, and he pumped it up. It's a pop out to second base for the second straight time. Biggio waving everybody off. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, no hits, a couple of walks, a wild pitch. And Chipper again does not come through in the clutch. 3-0 Stros after 5. Top of the 6th. Derek Bell leads off for Space City. He is 1 for 2 with a single. Maddux, a 6-5. It's a blank. Bell. Don't think I can catch these guys sometimes. Bell, 1-2. Base hit right past third. Another leadoff hit for the Astros. Second time Bell's led off with a hit. Now here's Ward. Ward has got 2 singles. He's 2 for 2. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Bell will stay put. Does Ward get the hit and run on a 7? No, he does not. Maddux will go ahead and pitch. Maddux, 6-4 at the park. Turner Field, 1-3. It's a base hit to center field with a possible double. Bell will hold at third. Ward trying for second. Ward's base running rating is a 1. Center fielder Andrew Jones has a -2 arm. Darrell Ward not even thinking about it. He'll go back to first. But Ward is now 3 for 3. Good night he's having. And now here's Baco. Baco is 1 for 2 with a single. Infield is going to play in. They're going to play in. They're already down 3-0. The Braves do not want to give up any more runs. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Maddux will pitch to Baco. Maddux, 1-6. That's at the park. Turner Field, 6-6. It's a fly ball to left field. That'll be an out. So 1 out there. Baco, a sacrifice fly of 3. Hit the left +1 is a 4, and he will bring in Bell. Bell will come in to score. Ward stays at first. It's now 4-0 Astros. Stadium groans. So sacrifice fly to left. As David Titano joins us here at Turner Field. I think it's the first time you have been here in my chat. Welcome, my good man. Playing the 1984 opening day between the Cubs and the Giants. There you go. Are you playing inside pitch or the new inside pitch advanced, if I should say? Good to have you here, David. Welcome. And that was that? No, it's not the end of the inning. So next batter is Gutierrez. There's still only 1 out. So now 4-0 Astros. Infield now back a double play. Strategy. Ward will stay put. Maddux. 4-3. It's a blank. Gutierrez. 3-1. Grounder to third. Let's see if they turn it. 2-1-2. Second base. Pivot Boone -1. They need a 1 to get a double play. They got it. Side retire again. 5-4-3 double play. Second double play the Astros have hit into, but they do get a run. 1 run on 2 hits. And a sacrifice fly. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Old inside pitch. Good to have you there, David. And remember, David, whoever your favorite team is, if you want to see them play in any of the seasons I've done so far, just type in the team name, Mets, Yankees, Cubs, Giants, and you'll see the list of all the games I played with them. Cubs, okay. See all the games I played with them in all the seasons I've done. So you'll always have a chance to see what your favorite team was, and of course, a favorite season if you've not drawn your favorite season. Bottom of the 6th, Brian Jordan is the batter. He is 0 for 2. 4-0 Astros. Mets fans hoping the Astros can hold this game. Lima, 2-1. Home run chance. 6 is good against a righty. Jordan needs an 11, and he will. Oh, yeah. Now, in inside pitch advance, that would be a chance for robbing a home run. But we're not playing inside pitch advanced. We're playing regular inside pitch. And that is a pretty high. That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep. And that ball is hit pretty gone. Kaboom! Brian Jordan, home run. Braves on the board. Brian Jordan goes ahead and gets one there. Lima pitches him a meatball. It's 4-1. And Brian Jordan turns that into lasagna. Here's Klesko. Klesko 1 for 2 with a double. Steeler fan now joins us here at Turner Field. I know he was not going to miss his Astros. Lima will pitch. Lima, 5-5, strikeout, no. Klesko, 1-6, and that is a grounder to short. Easy play there for Gutierrez. Over to first, 1 out. Here's Andrew. Andrew 0 for 1 with a walk. Lima will pitch. Lima, 6-6, error on a throw. Andrew, 6-3, it's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Gutierrez. His error rating is a 7. That's a 13. Gutierrez will make the play, and he'll throw that over for out number 2. Next batter is Hernandez. He's 0 for 2. Yes, thank you there, Steeler fan, Matt. Thank you very much. Yes, I will be doing, for all of you guys in the chat, I will be doing a special State of the Network, probably on the next travel day when I'm done with August, all right, and, to celebrate the 1,000 subs. So you guys will be able to talk and everything. We will do that, even though I did something like that with baseball demos last night on his chat, but this will be for me. Lima will pitch. Lima, 5-5, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. That is strikeout number 2 for Lima. But the Braves get a run. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Brian Jordan, very capable of hitting home runs. He had 23 of them in 99. But it's now 4-1, going after 6. I'm unsubbing. We go to the top of the 7th. If I unsub, I said you're back to $9.99. I don't know. You probably would. I don't know. Top of the 7th, Jose Lima can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. He's going to bat. Lima will lead off the top of the 7th, 4-1 Astros. Maddux with the pitch. 1-3, error on a throw. Lima, 2-2. Nope, it's popped out short. And that'll be handled by Hernandez. And that will be the first out. Here's Biggio. Biggio's 0-for-3, having a rough night. But Maddux gave a lot of players a lot of bad nights. Greg Maddux gave a lot of hitters a lot of bad nights. Except for that bleeping Tony Gwynn. Maddux, 6-4. That's at the park. Turner Field, 3-3. And it is grounded to short. Easy play there for Hernandez. And he'll toss it over for out number 2. Maddux is tired, but he's going to stay on the mound and pitch to Spires. Spires, however, 2-for-3, a single and a double, and reached on an error. 2 men out. Maddux will deal. Maddux, 1-2, strikeout 5, called strike 3 on Spires, and that'll do it. And that is strikeout number 4 for Maddux. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Astros. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, we're going to 3Com Park. We're going to stay in the National League, and they are, of course, the home of the San Francisco Giants. But they will be taking on the greatest baseball team in baseball history. Barbara knows who I'm talking about. They're taking on the New York Mets. Orel Hershiser will be going for the Mets, and Kirk Reeder will be going for the Giants. I have to get the Mets on the board somehow, so I decided to put the Mets here. So we got the greatest team ever in baseball history, the Mets and the Giants, Hershiser and Reeder at 3Com Park. That will be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the 7th here, Astros lead 4-1 on the Braves. Leading off for the Braves will be Eddie Perez. Lima can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Lima will pitch. Lima, 2-4, range play. Perez, 6-5, against the righty. It's a grounder right back to Lima. Lima's range was a 3, and he's got it. What a play by Lima time. He'll go ahead and toss it over for the out, 1 down. Greg Maddux is due up next. He is tired. That will be it for the Mad Dog. And he leaves with the L. So Maddux coming out of the game, we'll see a pinch hitter for the Braves. And they're going to go with Walt Weiss. 226 average, 2 homers, 29 RBIs. Walt Weiss will pinch hit against Lima here. Lima will pitch. Lima, 4-6 against the switch left. It's a blank. Weiss, 3-6. It's a fly to right. Easy play for Bell. Derek Bell will get to it. Out number 2. And here's Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. Walked and reached on an error. Lima time. 4-5. Range play at the park. Turner Field. 6-6. It's a fly to left. Going after that is Darrell Ward. He stunk. His range is a 1. And he ain't getting it. And that's going to be a base hit. Gerald Williams will get a single. No way Darrell Ward was getting to that. That's Williams' first hit of the game, and the batter now is Boone. Boone is 0 for 2 with a walk. Williams had 19 steals. Strategy rolls are still on, and he's not going anywhere. Lima time will pitch. Lima, 6-3. It's a blank. Boone, 2-4. On a grounder to first. Bagwell will go ahead and get that. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that will end the inning. Nice job by Lima time. No runs and a hit. 4-1 Stros after 7. The Mets need the Stros to win this game and hopefully get some 10-minute ticker help, which 10-minute ticker really hasn't helped much. We go to the 8th. Leading off for the Astros will be Jeff Bagwell. He is 0 for 2. Got hit by a pitch his last time up. 2 righties and a switch coming up, so the Braves are going to bring on a pitcher. And coming on to pitch is going to be Kevin McGlinchey. 7 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 2.82 ERA. McGlinchey will be the second Braves pitcher, and he can pitch to 5. Bagwell will lead off, top of the 8th. McGlinchey, 2-6 against a righty. Walk plus. Of course it's a walk. And Bagwell will trot to first. Of course it's a walk. So Bagwell gets a walk. I don't know what I don't know. It's got to be what? Every time I bring in a relief pitcher, it's got to be an 85% walk possibility. It always seems to be that way. Bagwell on will set for double play. Here's Everett. Everett is 1 for 3 with a single. Bagwell had strategy rolls are off now, though. Pitcher versus batter. McGlinchey, 1-1 against the switch left. That's an automatic out, and that is going to be a fly to right. Easy play for Brian Jordan. And Bagwell goes back to first, 1 out. Here's Bell. Bell is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Bagwell on first. McGlinchey will deal. McGlinchey, 1-5, strikeout 13. Called strike 3 on Bell. Good pitch. Might have looked a little high, but the umpire says you're out. McGlinchey had 67 Ks in 99, and he will go back to the dugout. And now here's Ward. Ward not great in the field, but he's having a great night at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Bagwell on it first. McGlinchey, 6-4. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. Ward, 5-5. He won't get a single this time. What he will do is fly out to center, and Andrew Jones will get to that and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Lima is tired. Top of the lineup, the heart of the lineup for the Braves. Chipper Jones leads off. He is 0 for 3. Lima is tired. And you got 2 righties and a lefty coming up. Lima's pitching beautifully tonight. I'm going to let him stay in there until something happens. Lima's going to go ahead and pitch. This is 1999, not 2025. Lima, 6-6, error on a throw. Chipper, 5-4, and that's going to be an infield single. Second baseman Biggio picks it up. His error rating is a 4. He'll hold on to it. That's a 17, and it will be an infield hit. So Jones gets an infield single. He'll hold it first. And now the batter is Jordan. Jordan hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Infield set for double play. Lima says, I can do it, coach. I can do it. Lima will deal. Lima, 1-1. Pitcher result. That's going to take him out. And against the righty, the 9 is too high. It's a blank. Jordan, 5-2, and against the righty, it is a ground ball to second base, though. 1-0-1. Shortstop pivot Gutierrez a 0. The only way they get a double play is on a 1. No. Jones is thrown out at second. Jordan will take first. That will be out number 1 on the fielder's choice. But that will be it for Lima. Lima said, I can do it, coach. The coach says, no, you can't. You got to come out, bro. So a fielder's choice. It'll now bring up Klesko, and that is it for Lima. Did a heck of a job, though. He leaves with the W. So Lima coming out, and they got left, right, and right. So let's see what they're going to do here. Klesko hits lefties a lot better, or hits lefties bad against righties. And Jones, it doesn't matter. I think they're going to bring on a righty here. Let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Astros is going to be Jay Powell. 5 wins, 4 losses, 4 saves, a 4.32 ERA. Powell will come on to pitch. The pitcher spot is due to bat third in the 9th. So hopefully Jay Powell can get it done. He can pitch to 5, though. So we'll see what he does. Infield double play depth. Brian Jordan on at first. Powell will pitch to Klesko. Powell, 5-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Klesko, 4-1, and against the righty, it's a base hit. That 11 I'm going to use here, and that's going to be a base hit past third. Jordan will hold at second base. He'll hold at second base on there. As he hits it past third, Jordan needs to be a 6 in order to get to third base. He won't. He will hold. I will use the D20 in this situation. On any S1, I'll use a D20 for the star lines instead, kind of like what Inside Pitch Advanced does. So runners at first and second, and now here's Andrew. Andrew is 0 for 2 with a walk. Fans here at Turner Field know Andrew can get the Braves and tie this ball game up. Powell looking in on Andrew Jones. Powell will deal. Powell, 5-4. Home run chance. The 6 is high. Andrew, 2-4. It's a fly ball to right field. Going after that is Bell. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. Brian Jordan has a base running rating of 5. And 6'2", and let's see, 6'2", advances to center or right field. It was hit to right field. Jordan will get to third. But there are now 2 outs. So 2 away, and here comes Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 3. You're in Orlando. Chipper Jones from that area. Yes, he is. Yes, you are there, David. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, though. Bottom of the 8th, Astros lead 4-1. Powell trying to get out of this inning. Powell will set it up. He'll deal. Powell, 1-6, strikeout, swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. Stadium groans. Section 518, cheers. Yay! No runs, 2 hits. And right now, the Astros, looking like they could get a big win here on the Braves. They lead 4-1 after 8. On to the 9th. McGlinchey can pitch to 1 more batter before he tires. Paul Bacco leading off. And they got left, right, and a pinch hitter coming in for Powell as Lima was done. So the question is, how does McGlinchey do against lefties? McGlinchey's going to pitch. McGlinchey will stay out there for this inning. McGlinchey was a good pitcher in 99. 2.82 ERA is pretty darn good, especially in that year. McGlinchey will deal. McGlinchey, 2-4, range play at the park. Turner Field, 6-2, home run into center field. Against a righty, Bacco needs a 3. 16 is too high, so it's not going to be a home run. But now it's a range play to center field, and that is Chipper Jones. Jones's range is a 5. If he doesn't get it, it's an automatic double. He got it. 1 out. Ball kind of hung up there and gave Andrew Jones a good time to get that that play, and that's the first out. Here's Gutierrez. Gutierrez is 0 for 3. McGlinchey is now tired. McGlinchey will deal. McGlinchey, 4-5. Home run chance. 18. The 18 is good. The 18 against the righty is good. But against the righty, Gutierrez needs a 2. He only had 1 home run in 99. Does he get it here? No. Gutierrez, 1-5, but he does power one into center field, and the 11's going to give him a double. So Gutierrez will wind up with a 2-bagger, and that's a big run at second base. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Powell. That's also going to be it for McGlinchey. The Braves will yank him, and they'll go to the bullpen. So new pitcher coming in for the Braves. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see who they're going to bring in here. And they're going to go with the lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Braves will be Mike Remlinger. 10 wins, a loss, a save, a 2.37 ERA. So Remlinger will come on to pitch. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Jay Powell as he's done. And the Astros will go to the bench. Kevin Thomas joins us here at Turner Field. And coming in to pinch hit for the Astros will be Richard Hidalgo. 227 average, 15 homers, 56 RBIs in 99. Big run at second base. Mike Remlinger does have Special K. Remlinger will go ahead and pitch. Remlinger, 1-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Hidalgo, 5-4, and it's powered into center field. A 16 is going to be too high, though. It'll stay up there as well. Andrew Jones will make the play. That is out number 2. Does Gutierrez go to third? 2-1, and 2-1 is, he will advance. Gutierrez deep enough, and Gutierrez will take third base on the hit to center, and that'll bring him to third. But now there are 2 outs, and a big chance now for Biggio. Biggio is 0 for 4. You kind of think he's due. Remlinger will go ahead and pitch. Remlinger, 3-2 against the righty. It's a walk plus. He'll walk Biggio. Remlinger had 30 walks in 99. And now here's Spires. Spires is 2 for 4, a single double and reached on an error. Fans here at Turner Field saying, come on, Remlinger, let's get it done. We got to have some ninth inning magic. Gutierrez on at third, Biggio on at first. Remlinger will go ahead and pitch. Remlinger, 2-6, strikeout plus 10. That 19 will miss. Spires, 5-4, and it's a fly ball to left. Gerald Williams will get to that one, and he will put it away and retire the side. No runs and a hit and a walk for the Astros. They lead 4-1 here, going in the bottom of the ninth. But will we see some ninth inning magic? I know Steeler fan Steeler fan definitely wants to see some ninth inning magic. However, actually, Section 518 does not want to see any ninth inning magic. Section 518 does not want to see any ninth inning magic. I need the Astros to win this game. Eddie Perez is the leadoff batter for the Braves. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, there's only one person that you can bring in this situation to close the game. You go from Lima time to Wagner time. Coming on to pitch for the Astros, Billy Wagner, Hall of Famer. Should have been put in a while ago. 4 wins, a loss, 39 saves, a 1.57 ERA. Wagner coming in for the save. Bottom of the ninth. DB joins us here at Turner Field and then disappeared. Wagner will go ahead and pitch to Perez. Perez will bat. He hits lefties actually better. 4-1 Astros, bottom of the ninth. Wagner, 4-6. Wild pitch. It's a blank. Perez, 1-6. And against the lefty, it's a base hit past third, and the Braves get the leadoff man on. Single for Perez. Wagner can pitch to 4 before he tires. Pinch hitter coming in for Remlinger. The Braves will go to the bench. And coming on to bat for the Braves is going to be Brian Hunter. 249 average, 6 homers, 30 RBIs. Hunter will come on and pinch hit against Wagner. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Wagner will pitch. Wagner, 2-1, strikeout plus 10, and got him, struck him out. He gets Hunter. Wagner had 124 strikeouts in 74 innings pitched. I don't know about you, but that is just redunculous. So Hunter is gone. And now the batter is Williams with 1 out. Williams is 1 for 3, a single and a walk. 124 strikeouts in 74. That's just ridiculous. Perez on at first. 4-1 Astros. Astros trying to get the win here. Wagner, 3-1. Strikeout plus 10. Got him. He got Williams. The 8 becomes an 18. That's a 15, and he got him. Another K for Wagner. 2 away. And now the last chance for the Braves is Brett Boone. Boone is 0 for 3 with a walk. Perez on it first. The fans here at Turner Field, hopefully definitely getting that Boone can get a hit. Everyone says Ron Guidry should be in the Hall. What about Dave McNally? They're better than Guidry because Guidry gets more attention than goes a Yankee. I can't argue that, Ernest. Dave McNally, I definitely have in the Hall of the Very Good. You want to put him in the Hall of Fame? You can make an argument. Same thing with Guidry. Guidry was dominant. Perez on it first. Boone at the plate. Wagner trying to get the save for the Stros. Here comes the deal. Wagner, 6-2. Hit by pitch. No. Boone. 1-2, and it's a grounder to second base. Greg Biggio will go ahead and get that. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Astros will beat the Braves tonight, 4-1. Stadium groans. Section 518 cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit for the Braves, and the Astros will get a big win here. Remember, the Astros are the number 1 seed right now in the National League and overall. The Astros will go to 78-38. The Braves drop to 72-44. Now I need the Mets to get some 10-minute ticker help. Final line score coming up. For the Astros, 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. For the Braves, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Lima time. He'll get the win. Greg Maddux takes a tough loss. Jay Powell will hold, and Wagner will wind up with the save. So a big-time victory for the Astros tonight, but we're not done. 10-minute ticker is next. That was a quick one there, actually. Pretty good matchup. Thank you again to everyone for saying thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Took me 5 years to do it. It'll probably take me 5 more years to get to 2,000, but that is fine. And I will do a special State of the Network address probably on the next travel day, which is what I call when I take a day off in between the months. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Astros will get a 4-1 win on the Braves today. Let's see how the rest of the majors does. August 11th, Cleveland and Anaheim. Indians 16-24, that is 5. Angels 5-24, that's 2, a win for the Tribe. Boston at Kansas City. Red Sox 8-26, 3 runs. Royals 4-13, 1 run, a win for the Bo Sox. Blue Jays and the Twins. Blue Jays 10-31, that is 4. Twins 5-43, that is also 4, and we'll use the small dice for extras. Toronto rolled a 1 and +0. Twins rolled a 3 +0. The Twins will win it in extras. Yankees at Oakland. Yankees 11-45, that is 6. Athletics 8-16, that is 2. Another win for the Bronx Bombers. White Sox and the Mariners. White Sox 7-25, that is 3. Mariners 15-51, that is 7. The White Sox cannot buy a win here in August. They haven't won a game yet this month in any's version right now. Baltimore at Tampa Bay. Orioles 11-45, that is 6. Devil Rays 4-26, that is 3, a win for the O's. Tigers and the Rangers. Tigers 6-65, and that's 8. Rangers 17-36, that's 6, and the Cats will get the win. Diamondbacks and the Cubs. Diamondbacks 16-15, and that is 3. Cubs -134, and that's 2. The Diamondbacks will still get the win. Giants and the Marlins. Giants 8-21, that is 2. Marlins 7-52, and that's 6, a win for the Fish. Rockies and the Brewers. Rockies 11-13, 2 runs. Brewers 17-62, and that is 10 runs. The Brewers will get the win. Dodgers and the Expos. Dodgers 12-52, 7 runs. Expos 9-46, 6 runs, a win for the Dodgers. Padres and the Mets. With the Braves losing, my Mets have got to get a win. Padres 6-61, that is 6. Mets 8-15, that is 2. Jeez, that's frustrating. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals 12-11, that is 1. Phillies 10-15, that is 2. It's a win for the Phils. Reds and the Pirates. Reds 9-25, that is 3. Pirates 5-54, that is 5. Oh, raise the Jolly Roger. August 12th, Tampa Bay at Kansas City. Devil Rays 20-61, that's 10. Royals 14-51, and that is 7. A win for the Devil Rays. Blue Jays and the Twins. Blue Jays 10-36, that is 5. Twins 6-13, that is 1. Win for the Jays. Tigers and the Rangers. Tigers 6-63 and 7 runs. Rangers 12-61, 8 runs. They'll get that win. Dodgers and the Expos. Dodgers 7-66, that's 10. Expos 9-34, that is 4. And a win for the Dodgers. Padres and the Mets. Braves aren't playing, so the Mets get a win. At least they get a half game on them. Padres 4-51, and that is 5. Mets 9-34, and that is 4. You gotta be kidding me. On to August 13th. Mariners and the Red Sox. Mariners 8-44, that is 5. Red Sox 8-15, that is 2, a win for the M's. Rangers and the White Sox in a big doubleheader. Rangers 9-62, and that is 8. White Sox 9-66, that's 11. White Sox finally get off the schneid. Rangers 12-36, and that is 5. White Sox 13-54, and that's 8. And the White Sox finally end the losing streak and win both games of the doubleheader. Baltimore at Cleveland, big series. Orioles 11-52, that is 7. Indians 14-13, that is 2, a win for the O's. Anaheim at Detroit. Angels 11-36, and that's 5. Tigers 11-22, that is 3, a win for the Halos. Tampa Bay at Kansas City. Devil Rays 7-64, that is 8. Royals 10-42, and that's 5, another win for the D-Rays. Minnesota and the Yankees. Twins 3-26, and that is 2. Yankees 15-13, that is 2, and they're going to extras. Twins roll a 6 plus 0. Yankees roll a 3 minus 1 is 2. The Twins will still win that by virtue of home field as I use the smaller dice. Oakland at Toronto. Saves time to having to roll it again. Oakland 9-26, and that is 4. Blue Jays 14-33, and that is 5, and that's 5, a win for the Jays. Milwaukee at Arizona. Brewers 9-15, that is 2. Diamondbacks 11-66, that's 11. They'll win that. Philadelphia and the Reds. Phillies 10-36, that's 5. Reds 12-32, that's 5. They'll go to extras. Phillies rolled a 6, though, and minus 1 is 5. Reds roll a 2, minus 2 is 0, and the Phillies will get that win in extras. Expos and the Rockies in a doubleheader. Expos 9-46 and 6 runs. Rockies 20-24, 5 runs. Expos take the first. Expos 14-31 and 5 runs. Rockies 13-26, 4 runs. The Expos take both. Pirates and the Astros. The Pirates are not going to catch the Astros, but this is still a very big series. Pirates 246, that is 4. Astros 854, that is 6. And the Astros will get the win. Braves and the Dodgers. Come on, Dodgers. Braves 1144, that is 6. Dodgers 125, and that is 2. And that will be a win for the Braves. Marlins and the Padres. Marlins 363, and that is 6. Padres 1025, that is 4. And the Fish will get the win. Mets and the Giants. We have these two tomorrow night. Mets, with the Braves winning, Mets need to get a win. Mets 941, that is 5. Giants 744, that is also 5, and they'll go to extras. The Mets rolled a 1 plus 0. The Giants rolled a 4 plus 0, and the Mets are going to lose. And the Mets are going to lose a game to the Braves. 10-minute ticker is frustrating me so bad when it comes to the Mets here right now. Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs 661, that is 6. Cardinals 1215, and that is 3, and that's a win for the Cubs. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 14th. We will be at 3Com Park as the New York Mets take on the San Francisco Giants. The Bulldog, Orel Hershiser, will go for the Mets. Kirk Reeder will go for the G-Men. Very important game for the Mets, still chasing the Braves, but I have a funny feeling we're not going to catch them the way things are going. But a big game tomorrow night. Mets and the Giants, be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Astros knock off the Braves tonight. 4-1. Heck of a good game tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care now.